Welcome back to the Ultimate Team. Today is another really big match. I thought maybe we could take it down a notch and try and go for not such a big team just after big ones against Ireland and then against New Zealand. I thought maybe we should just try and take a little break between our next big venture, but no, that's not how we play here. We're going for the three-peat. We've beaten Ireland, we've beaten New Zealand, now we're going for the third big one. The second best team in the world, it is England, and it is the one man from the Pommy Nation I've had my eyes on since the very beginning. Now, I don't know if you know much about my tactics, about how I like my team to play, but you could probably figure out since I've gone with Beauden Barrett as my number 10, he's not a really kicking option, as you'd call it, sort of player, so I am one who kind of likes a kicking option out of their number 12. So that is why I will be going for, in today's matchup, let's go down to tick-tick-tock, Owen Farrell. Now I've had my eye, like I said, since the start on this man coming into my team. Today will be the day, and I think he'll complement Beauden Barrett very nicely. Barrett, very much a ball running number 10, which is why I even more so like the idea of an out and out more of a kicker at 12. Now other people like the Martin Nonu sort of player. I'm not like that. I preferred back in the day of the All Blacks with an Aaron Major sort of player. Although he wasn't the best in the world, he was that sort of player that could play make, that he could take the role of 10, and that's what I want 10 and 12 to do in this team. That's my plan, and we're going against England to get it done. The Red Rose, look out, we're coming for you. There is no rest in this series. It is big game after big game. The risk always, well and truly there as well. Today we take on England, probably the best team from 2016. They have surged up the rankings. They have wiped the floor with the Wallabies as well. And they are looking like one of the powerhouses of world rugby heading forward. Today we are going for one man in the number 12 jumper. That is Owen Farrell. He will be massive if we can slot him into our number 12 jumper. That is the plan, but we have a real congestion of who we want to put in our centres. We'll have a look at them in a sec. Other names from this English team, a lot of you have mentioned it, but the likes of Ford, Cole, both of Vunipolas would be decent acquisitions. The second row always good in England as well, and their backline. We already have Johnny May, but he's not in the starting lineup. He'll start for England today on the left wing, and of course Mike Brown, a pretty decent fullback by world standards these days as well. Alrighty, so here's the Ultimate Team. One change from when we saw them last time. That is Beauden Barrett getting the nod at number 10. We've seen the last of Paddy Jackson for now. Outside him, we've also got the change. No Ryan Crotty today. So we have Robbie Henshaw and Davey starting at 12 and 13. A bit of an interesting combination there between an Irishman and a Welshman. Cordero again starts on the right. He hasn't really impressed throughout the series, but he gets another chance at it today. The team is shaping up. I've got a list of players who I want to take over the next 10 episodes I think we have left, or 9. Not quite sure. We'll have to count those out. But today, it's going to be a look to option that Owen Farrell comes in at 12. And then we have a real fight between the likes of Henshaw, Crotty, Davies to fight out the number 13 jersey, or maybe even Kurandrani from Australia, maybe coming in future episodes as well. Let's get down to kickoff and see if we can get the job done against the three biggest teams in the world this year. In consecutive matches as well, which is no mean feat. We are looking good for kickoff. It is George Ford who does it. Of course, one player who is at risk if we lose today. It's a terrible start. Gives England the ball straight away. This is not what we had in plan. So, any talk about what else is going on we have to hold here. Is England have an ultimate chance to kick things off the best way they could think possible. Cole, straight back into heavy traffic he goes. May, the man we just talked about, we could be losing him if we do not win today. Wouldn't be too much of a big loss, but we do want to take Farrell if possible. Well, there's a big hit straight away. Elliot Daly has gone down, another injury. Boy, oh boy, we are putting on the heavy hits here. And the man coming in will be the one many thought should have started this match. It'll be Jonathan Joseph. One many is saying should possibly be in this team as well. to further add to the headache of our centre pairing. It's amazing that there's no out-and-out standouts. Too many uses of the word out there, but centre pairing this year in World Rugby. There's a lot that are good, but there's none that have really been great. It's a great shove from England, though. Finds it away to Farrell, who almost slips past Robbie Henshaw. His inside pass finds room. Here is Hartley, gets a big hit. Kolishvili steals the ball away. Here's Henshaw. Big shot on him. First touch of the ball here. Fatuali away to Nadolo. Now if we're clever, we do want to kick downfield. Kolishvili gives chase. Kolishvili leads away. He could go nicely, but it's a good take at the back from May, who is picked up and hammered. England under immense pressure now. They go away, and it's Joseph who is forced back into the infield. Brown. Yard is driven back into the end goal. That'll be a 5-metre scrum. Surely, what's going on here? We do get the scrum. Carried back by England. Last scrum was dominated from the home team. Another big hit there from England, and they'll take this ball back. The Ultimate Team's forward pack is not functioning very well here. So Youngs will turn and he'll kick this one himself. Split straight between Cordero and Hogg. Cordero gets it and turns back. He's looking wide for support of Ndolo. And he takes on Yard, who drags and stolen ball! That's big for England! Another kick away! Over the end of Cordero, this one goes. Lets it bounce too often. Cordero again. He's going to look for the skies and he kicks it hard and high. England. Oh, that's advantage. He was offside. Big giveaway play there. And a turnover ball to Picamoles will surely pull it back. That was a silly mistake from Fatuali'i. And this could give England a really big opportunity to take the lead. What's their option going to be? Yes, they got a Ford. Oh, Ford is kicking. Not even Farrell is on the kicking duties for England. That's a really big call. So George Ford lines it up just to the right-hand side of the uprights. It's looking good. It's over. George Ford 3. The Ultimate Team hardly touched the ball. They're down 0. Well, I'm not even sure Beauden Barrett's touched the ball here today yet, which is a touch concerning. We don't want him to only touch it on kickoffs. They go to the right and Cordero flies but doesn't get away from Cole, and a good run here from Vunipola. Slow motion there from England. Here is Ford again, trying to do it himself, the Bathman. Now they look for a bit of width. They find it with Farrell. He slips through one but pulled down beautifully. That was Beauden Barrett called in for the defensive duties. They change and chop around to England. They're finding room out wide again. Joseph. Oh, Nadolo reads that very well. Still sits here for England. They're up 3-0. Wide pass. Farrell is running this play brilliantly at the moment. Here's Hartley. Short one popped up and driven backwards. England going nowhere. Laws slowly comes back to it, finds it away to his second row partner. This has to be a turnover for Barrett. It is. It's the beef. Squirts it out. It goes wide to Nadolo again. Back to Henshaw. Here's a big chance for the Irishman. He grabs ahead. Beauden Barrett. He's coming flying from nowhere. Puts in a monster hit as well. There's plenty of pink there. Is it enough pink? I think it might be enough pink. It's a turnover. It's back to the Ultimate Team. Nadolo swats away one. But there's too many wide jumpers there in defensive support. Here's Golgota. Wide ball. Robbie Henshaw away to Santiago Cordero, who scores the opening try. That's what we needed. That is really what we needed. They were desperate out wide. Robbie Henshaw feeds it out nicely for Santiago Cordero, and the Ultimate Team take the lead. Simple finish, 2-on-1 overlap. And you expect those to be done. Quick ball coming out. Golgota only just arrived. The ball was sitting there waiting for him. Henshaw, great catch. And great distribution as well. So Cordero bags his only second try of the series. And here's Nadolo. Could be his last match of the kicking duties should we win. We will definitely give them away to Owen Farrell at the number 12 if we can get him. Here is Nemani Nadolo. Hits it. Oh, that's terrible from Nadolo. Not the time to do shockers like that, Nemani. Just didn't quite get that up enough. Tried to delicately nudge it through. And it's cost his team 2 points. It is 5-3. Keep in mind the time as well. We are just 2 minutes away from the halftime break already. Barrett, how did he get that pass away? I don't know, but Gorgonza fires it away, and Tarera, Fatualiti, back to Jaeger. It's Itzavit on the ball now. Here's the Holo. He could do it himself. He looks to the board. It's Itzavit. Itzavit going well. But he's dragged down. A good tackle. He's trying to find that support. Pickamos. No one home. Louis giving it away. And the kick now from England has gone deep into Ultimate Team territory. They will let that one go dead and goal. And we will be going to half-time. Stuart Hogg, an experienced campaigner, he knows that the best thing for that ball to do was go dead. And the two teams head to the sheds. What a half of rugby. 1 penalty and 1 unconverted try. What a match. It's, again, like the last 2 games, almost stalemates between the two sides. Unable to gain the advantage. Defence being the massive key. And we've seen another great match between 2 highly ranked sides. Of course, the offside penalty goal was all that England managed to score in the first half. A try to Cordero for the Ultimate Team unconverted. The tackle count is almost double from the Ultimate Team. They're down on possession, and they'll want to turn that around in the second half and put this one to bed and take their man if they possibly can. Owen Farrell on the line. Johnny May could be lost, but we want our man to fill that centre position from England. Well, I have to say, the big signing of Beauden Barrett has not really done us much good. Yet. Here he is, Barrett. Wow, that is a monster of a kick. And Davies flies high. Gorgonza. Did he go too early? No way. It's Beauden Barrett. What a start. Mamuka Gorgonza, the man is a freak. He's put that on a silver platter for Beauden Barrett, who gets his first try in the Ultimate Team. But how about Jonathan Davies, the offload? He skinned George Ford, threw the pass away, and the chase from Youngs was in vain. What a kickoff from Beauden Barrett. And then he finished it all off. Look at that support play. Gorgonza didn't even try to take out Brown, didn't risk it. He knew his man had all the speed, he had all the time in the world, and he dots it down. A great try. Just what they needed to. There was risk that it wouldn't come their way. And this game could go down to the wire. Now here's Nadolo. This will put it out to England requiring 2 tries. And right out in front, there was no mistake about that one. Didn't go delicate and short there, did he? It's 12-3. The lead is 9. England need to score next and need to score quickly. Here is George Ford. He's back to halfway. On Farrell to his right. He's our target. Up goes the kickoff. Deep one this time, and Fatualiti somehow gets it out to him. Tarera, College Speedy does well. Henshaw, Mr. Coming out, goes to Cordero. Cordero draws, finds Davies. Davies back inside. Oh, it's Mamuka Gorgonza. He's ranging free. Diego, wide up by the Barrett, and the wheels are rolling on the Barrett Express. He's in for 2. Well, we mentioned it was almost disappointing, but how about that? Ridiculous try from the Ultimate Team, and look at this man here, Mamuka Gorgonza. He is golden at the moment. He is the best player on this team, and he has, well, been there since episode 2. This is just amazing from the Ultimate Team. Our first edition has been our best. Beauden Barrett has grabbed 2 tries, unbelievably. It's almost as if he heard me. Now here's Nadolo again, straight out in front. Won't be a worry for the big man. And any early, well, worries that this one could get a bit close. The Ultimate Team have quickly squashed them into the ground. It's 19-3. Well, I have to say, what has happened to England in the second half? They've capitulated, haven't they? Within themselves, they have just completely fallen apart. Up it goes, Kolishvili, not the best play, as Stephen Moore cleans it up. May lose this ball, however, but it would have been lost anyway if he forced the pass. Youngs does well, gets it nicely away to May, but Davies knows how he plays. Takes him down just outside the 22. We're going for a... No, thought the cutout was on there, but Youngs takes it in. And again, it's Davies. Cordero steals the ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Santiago Cordero's gone down in a heap. And here comes the change. We're bringing on Bryce Doolan for this one. We do have Johnny May on the bench, but just for continuity's sake, the sake of having two Johnny Mays on the field, we're going to go with Bryce Doolan for this change. He'll come on to the right wing. Now this really does change things. Is it time to think for another winger? A lot of you are calling for Welshman George North into the team. He is under consideration, trust me. Especially with the form of Cordero not being the greatest. But we do have a scrum feed. Louis Picamals has been amazing. And Doolan, well, there's a reason why we replaced him. There's clearly a reason why we replaced him. The pass from Davies was decent. But Doolan couldn't handle it like it was a hot curry. So Hartley has the throw-in. Stolen at the big! Good Gonza! Who else? Nadolo midfield. Here's Robbie Henshaw. Now he needs to look wide. He links up nicely with Davies. Herrera. That's not who's supposed to be there. Kolishvili was in front of him. It's either a forward pass or a knock on. Whichever way you want to look at it. Farrell will play it to forward. Slips it out and Billy Vunipola will go into the tackle. Say that too fast sometimes, Billy Vunipola. Into contact again goes Farrell, but we're going back for the forward pass. And we have Rob Shaw on the wrong side of the field. It is to England, however, so don't get too excited. The Ultimate Team, the forward pack, they've had enough, and they're bulldozed away. Picamals did something pretty there, but ran out of room. Just making sure no one's forgotten how destructive the French number 8 can be. Line out to the front, just pulled in by a whisker. England tries something fancy around the back of the ruck, and Marlon Yard from the set piece does brilliantly. England keeping it alive, but they messed it up. What a shame, because that was just amazing for a bit there. Davies, still got Doolan. Doolan, can he catch a cold? He does. Barrett away to Stephen Moore. Not the man we really want out there. Moore goes to ground. No one was within sight of him. He had to take contact. Diego away to Henshaw. Finds Diego. Oh, is it to be the breakdown? But here's the man in Nadolo. He'll finish this one off. An amazing set play from that ruck. And the Ultimate Team are putting England to bed with constitutive ease. Nemani Nadolo gets another try and the famous pink jumper. Well, it was Lud Diego that took that ball through. It was Ebenezer Beef that took it out of the ruck. Two very similar looking South Africans, easy to mix up, but no mistake about who finished that off. There is only one flying Fijian in this team, and it is Nemani Nadolo. An amazing finish. Marlon Yard probably had him for speed, but he was not letting that head start get away from him. Well, England's put up a good fight for 40 minutes, but that quickly fell away as this match wore on. 10 to go, and it is now 24-3. Kick to come from Nadolo, the try scorer. Make it 26. Well, it's been far from a contest here today. 26-3, Ultimate Team over England. And old Farrell, our man, is coming with us, that's for sure. Now the questions start. Farrell will come into 12 for our next match, but who does he partner? Barrett just come Storming into this match late on, here's Mamuka Gorgonza. Oh, he's done it again. He finds Beauden Barrett. Great run from Laws, but Barrett fans him away. And Beauden Barrett, just stop it. 3 tries, a hat-trick on debut. That is just ridiculous from the All Black fly half and World Player of the Year for 2016, Beauden Barrett. You've got to give credit to Courtney Laws to even keep up down that touchline. And then the tackle at the end from Johnny May. Barrett just twisted down. Seen him do that a far few too many odd times this year. Let's just put that ball down as soon as he can. Great try though, Barrett. 3 tries. Can't believe it. All in the second half. We ripped him up about not being anywhere in this matchup at half time. And boy oh boy, he's put that to bed pretty quickly. 75 gone. The Ultimate Team have absolutely smashed England. 33-3. Well, if you'd given me 15-3, I would have taken it. But 33-3 is just destructive. I'm a bit disappointed by what England has offered us here. As kickoff once again comes away to Robbie Henshaw. Gorgonza away to Doolan. Doolan somehow gets it out to Barrett. He gives it back to Gorgonza. They're playing hot potato here as Pickermoles finds way to Davies. Tigaga, what an intercept! Almost gone. I thought we could have had that turnover. That would have been George Ford gone with the wind as well. Oh, Farrell's been hammered. And for the first time in the series, the player we're trying to steal hasn't had a blinder. It's a big tackle there on Marco Vunipola. Ford. Rob Shaw. Room out here wide as they've got to put their money on. Oh, Johnny May gets away from Doolan.
Release.
But once again, Stuart Hogg at the back has cleaned things up. Doolan makes another tackle this time. Didn't drop that one. Here's Marco Vunipola again.
Release.
England with a chance to maybe put some points on the board after the full-time hooter. Oh, nearly an intercept. Here's a good run though. England looking to their back row to do some damage. They look short side. Again, it's Marco Vunipola keeping it very much around the same players, England.
Release.
Mate. Oh, College Feely meets him head on and they're going nowhere. England could be done. The Ultimate Team just need to kick this out. They get the ball back. Fotoli, what are you doing? He's running, and Davies is running with him. Nadolo inside for Pickermoles. Out the back door, and it'll go into touch. Desperate pass from Louis Pickermoles. Time was up. That's when you chance your arm when you've got a big lead like this. It's gone into touch. It will be all over. The Ultimate Team have done it convincingly as you like. They have demolished England. Surprised about this result. I expected a much tougher second half. England were definitely in the first. 5-3 the score. A lucky try to Cordero who went off injured. But they have absolutely smashed it in the second half. One man in particular, Beauden Barrett. His first game in the pink. And he has come out an absolute superstar. 3 tries to Beauden Barrett. 1 to Nadolo, 1 to Cordero. Nadolo 4 out of 5 from the tee as well. A decent night overall for our man on the left wing. Just the one penalty goal that went to George Ford for England, giving them their 3 points for the match. The Ultimate Team were down on possession at half-time. They've turned that around completely to be up 56 to 44. Territory completely opposite, 56 to England on that occasion. So they had a bit better of the territory, but no ball really in the second half. They were starved just like the Ultimate Team were in the first. The difference being finishing. Ultimate Team with 10 line breaks. England with just 4. That is not good enough at all from England. They never score a try, and I expected a tough match like we faced against Ireland and the All Blacks in the last 2 episodes. But I'm not worried. We've got our man. We have Owen Farrell. Let's get him into the team and try and fit him in somewhere Robbie Henshaw and Davies didn't impress too much today. Davies probably the better. So we've got to try and tinker what we can with our centres. Welcome on Farrell to the Ultimate Team. We've got him in the squad. He's number 25 in the moment, but we're going to have to really mix it up. We don't need Doolan and May. We can give it to Doolan. He was rubbish again. Owen Farrell, where are you going to come into this team? I want you at 12. Robbie Henshaw, Jonathan Davies, who was the better? It's hard to pick between these two, but I'm going to go off the Irishman for now. Higher rated young man. And this is the team we're going to look to use at the moment. We're going to set Farrell as the goal kicker. That means Damani, your duties are now just to score tries. Don't pressure yourself, son. Just score tries. Give Owen Farrell the duty of kicking goals and kicking territory alongside Bowden Barrett. They are the two options for the kicks. Nadal on the left, Henshaw at outside centre. Let's see how he goes there. Cordero injured in the last match. Is it time to think of others? Do we bring back Johnny May? Do we look at George North or a player like that to come into the team on the wing? Big calls. Who do we go for next? We need a number 9. Fotoli not making much of an impact now. He's been left behind big time by the rest of the squad. We're also going to look to replace Kulishvili, another second rower to replace Diego, and of course someone to replace Stephen Moore. So we're going to go with Dane Coles, Ian Henderson, CJ Stander, possibly. Maybe not the only one we'll go for a back row replacement there. Well, Aaron Smith and Connor Murray are going to be our two scrum halves. And then, of course, I don't know what we're going to do here. I really don't know. 12, 13 and 14, I don't think they're quite up to standard. Do we look for a George North? Tavita Kurandrani, I think, is someone I'm going to pick up. Maybe we'll go for him next episode. See how this combination goes. And then we'll mix it up with a Kurandrani combination as well. Then we're going to go back to the All Blacks in Ireland after that. So maybe we'll see Australia for the first time in the series next episode. That's my thinking. And then we'll mix up those centres and see what we can do. But we finally have our man from England, Owen Farrell. Just our first English steal of the series. And he'll start at 12 next episode. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. As per always, Owen Farrell and the team. A surprisingly easy matchup. I'll see you all next time where I think we may play Australia. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.